really funny. I Googled CrossFit gyms, and the closest one to my house was like 3 minutes away.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I called them, and I was like, hi, my name's Rachel, like, I just wanted to know, like, about the CrossFit gym. And it was this girl who was just front desk, not a coach or anything. She's like, oh, we have these on-ramp classes, 4 classes, say like Tuesday, Thursday, and then 2 weeks, and then after that, you get to have the rest of the 30 days unlimited. So it was like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it was like, for example.
So you jumped in early.
Yeah, so I remember the exact day. I jumped in like the second week of November. And so it was either an 8 a.m. class or a 6 p.m. class.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'll do the 8 a.m. It was just me and this guy, Chris, who was like 230 pounds, like absolutely jacked, right? And
Sounds like me. I'm kidding.
Okay, right here. So I was the only one there. No one else showed up. So
wait, so Chris was the coach or was he?
Chris was, he was a coach there, but he was also like an on-ramp coach.
Oh, okay.
So he like introduced the club, the people. So it was, the first workout was like rowing, burpees, and wall balls. So like all the worst movements that I could like ever have. And so anyway, he's like, hey, can you do a pull-up? And I was like, oh, I'm like, I can do one. I'm like, I don't know if I can, I'm like, I can't do a lot. So like I went up on the pull-up rig and I went to go do a pull-up and I couldn't do one. And I was like, I swear to God, like I did one the other day. Like I was practicing. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. He gave me like the thickest green band to like do a pull-up. Because they were in the workout that we were gonna do.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was scratch that. But at the end of the workout, I just like sat down. He was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I've just never felt like this before. He's like, you're gonna be fine? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're gonna be sore, but like I wanna make sure that you come back the next day. I'm like, oh, don't worry, like I'll come back. I sat there for like 30 minutes, and I think they were like, what is she still doing here? But like, I was honestly scared to drive home.
Oh, yes.
And I was 3 minutes away. So anyway, I drove home, took a shower. I was like washing my hair. I like couldn't lift my hands up. So I'm like in the shower and I had tilted my head over to wash. I was like, it was bad. It was bad. So anyway, I went back the next day and it was like really fun and like challenging because I thought I was fit, you know? And then I did the first day at CrossFit and I was like, wow, I'm really out of shape. So anyway, I kept coming back.
So I mean, I love that story because it's very similar to a lot of people.